the first thing I like to do is go to 10minutemail.com. The number 10minutemail.com. And then you can get a free email address for 10 minutes, and then after 10 minutes, it'll delete, and you can make another one. And the reason for this is because every time you enter an email on Big Brand Giveaway, it puts it into a big database. And so if you use the same one over and over, sometimes it will not give you credit because it says you're already in the database. So that's why we get this one, because you can get a new one every 10 minutes. So you click Get My 10-Minute Email Address down there, and it'll give you an email up here. You can just copy and paste it like this, or you can click here and it'll copy it for you. So on the first page, you paste in your email you just copied, and you click here. And then the 10-minute email address can receive emails, and the Big Brand Giveaways send out a confirmation email. So I recommend you keep this up so that you can confirm the email to help get credit and help get it crediting faster. Alright, step 1, click on there. If it has one, that's so that you agree that you're doing the offer. For zip code, I use 15552. You can use the same information as me, like I said. Name, Bob. Last name, Smith. Address, 123 Main Street. Apt, stands for apartment, leave that blank. City, Mayersdale, that's Meyersdale. State, Pennsylvania, already has that for me. Month, just do January 1st. Year, I like to do 1960, because some offers require you to be 21 or 18, depending on what it is, if it's alcohol or tobacco related. So 1960 satisfies everything that I have done offer-wise. For gender, do male, because we used Bob. Phone number, do 814. That's the area code that matches up with both Mayersdale and the zip code. And then the rest of the numbers don't matter. So I'm going to use 111 2222. Oh, one too many twos. 814 111 2222. Alright? And so now you're probably thinking, if I use this information, then when you guys try to use it, it won't work. That's what I'm going to show you now. Zip code, always leave it as that. For Bob Smith, you can just add random letters to his name, and it won't matter at all. So just notice how it went from Bob to having a bunch of R's and F's and all these random letters, and do the same thing for Smith, and then that way it makes sure it's not taken in the database. Same thing for the street address. Don't change Main Street, because there actually is a Main Street in Mayersdale, PA, but you can add some random numbers in here, and even though that's not real, it won't give you any errors or anything. City, Mayersdale. If you edit the phone number, sometimes it erases the city because the area code has to match. Just type it back in, that's no problem. So keep the city as Mayersdale. State stays at PA. Birthday stays. Gender stays. Phone, same thing. Don't edit the 814 because it's the area code that has to match. But any of these numbers that are 111222, any of those can change. So make this 2 an 8, and make this one a 7, and make the first one a 9. That way it's just a little bit different. And then you can just change all those with different numbers each time to ensure you get credit. And then you click here, continue. Then on the second page, or on the third page actually, you click no. There'll be like 3 or 4 of these in a row. You click no all the time. Then it'll give you a long list of offers going straight up and down, the vertical list, some people call it. Go all the way to the bottom where the submit button is. Hold an Alt, hit $, and it will fill them all in with no. Do the last 3 as yes. You'll see why in a second, because you have to, if you don't do any yes, it'll give you an error. And 3 just helps ensure that you get credit. So you submit that, and then it says I'm doing offer 1 of 3. Those were the bottom 3 I selected. And so for all 3 of these, you do no, submit, no, submit, no, submit. And then it'll probably take you to some more offers. It's another vertical list. Alt $, yes, 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 submit, no, submit, no, submit, no, submit. Then for these ones, you scroll down to the bottom and click skip. Skip. Just keep on skipping until there's no more of them. Looks like another list. Alt $, go to the bottom. 1, 2, 3. You'll do the same pattern for all the big brand giveaways, and this also works for some other offers that are set up similarly. Even if they're not called big brand giveaway, they're often owned by similar companies. Keep skipping. Another vertical list, alt equal sign, yes, yes, yes. And of course, these are some of the longest offers because they usually give you the most points. And then, so it's just 3 I selected again, keep saying no and submit. Another list, same thing, alt equal sign. You just repeat the process over and over until it takes you to the end. So I'll just work my way through this offer, just so you guys can do it along with me, and you know what to do, so I don't skip any steps. After a while, it'll take you to Smiley Media. That's normal. Just click pass. There's a lot of Smiley Media pages, so you have to click pass multiple times. So pass, pass. Don't have to submit for any of them. Just keep passing. And once you get fast at these, you'll learn all kind of tricks and stuff, like the alt equal sign trick that I know. So you can get them done even faster. Like I know where most of the pass buttons are. So see how I don't even move my mouse, I just scroll and click. And see, there's a few that are off, but for the most part, it'll take you to where you need to go. When you get to the final steps page, there will be silver offers usually first, then gold offers, and sometimes even platinum offers. And so what you need to do is you can just open them. It says you need to complete them. Say I'm highlighting completing. You just need to open them up for it to give you credit, because it'll put the cookie on your internet and then it'll give you credit. So you open it up, and you need to make sure pop-ups are enabled. The reason for this is Big Brand Giveaway gives you this pop-up saying that it's sending your information. If you don't get that, then it won't send your information. I've tried it millions of times, and I think that's the number one reason why people don't get credit, is because they don't open up this window. And so you're going to just close that out, wait for the other one to load, and close. If you don't know how to enable pop-ups, go to Tools, Pop-up Blocker, turn off pop-up blocker. And then you click that, and it'll be turned off. And I already have mine off. And then it says 2, so I'll open another one. There should be a little pop-up again saying from Big Brand that they're sending my info. Close out of that. Wait for the ad to load. Close out of that. Scroll down to the bottom. It'll say when you're done, go here, and it should take me to gold offers. And I have to do the same thing for 2 of them. I like doing different ones too. You usually get credit if you do the same ones, but just to be safe, why not click some other ones? The little pop-up should come up again. Close it out. Close out the ad once it loads. Then do a different one. You'll come across a few that won't load, at least some don't load on my computer. Just exit out and do a different one. Little pop-up close. Big ad, close that out. And see, this one will go on. Some end here. If there's nothing here, if this isn't there, you can close out and go to the 10-minute mail. If it is there, you click on it and keep going for the platinum ones. Same thing. Click 2 of them. There'll be different offers, so you don't have to worry about overlapping. You'll get the same little pop-up. Close out of that. Wait for it to load. And see, this one's taking a little bit, but it will load for me because I've done this one before. And then once it loads and all the pictures are done, the screen loading bar is gone, you can exit out. You don't want to exit out before that because it has to put the cookie on your internet. That way you can get credit. So once it's completely done loading, you can exit out and do one more. You'll get that same little pop-up. Close it out. Wait for this ad to load and close it out too. And then Platinum Offers is the last page, and so I'll scroll down so you can see, but there won't be any more options to go forward. See how it ends here? Sometimes it's like that after the gold page. Then you can just exit out. But in the 10-minute mail, see how I got one from Big Brand Giveaway? Oh, pop-up. Close that out, the pop-up, if you get any. You go to the email. The 10-minute emails can receive email, but they cannot send email. Then you click the submit. Click to confirm, I mean. And then it'll ask you for your password. Do whatever you want, just make sure they match. So I'm going to do password, and then submit. And then you're done. It should give you credit, sometimes instantly, if not within 15 minutes.